still need money.
Yes, sir.
Shit don't work for me. Nah, what's good?
Man, we here, man. Listeners, what's up, everybody? YouTube, if you're listening on the podcast app, all of that, man. How y'all feeling? We here, locked in with your boys. The boys are back. Yeah. Hit this drop real quick.
2/3 of the world's most loyalists.
Yes, sir. You feel me? Manny's out right now. Praying for my boy, you know what I'm saying? He'll be back next week, 400. Damn, we about to hit 400.
400, man. 400. This is incredible.
Word.
This is incredible, bro. Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like 400, man, is right around the corner. Did not expect to hit 400.
Man, we here. I remember 200. I feel like I remember 300. I remember 100. You know what I'm saying? Now we have 4. We done locked in and gave people 400 episodes of heat.
Yes.
Interviews, content, all type of everything. Feel me? So, shouts to y'all. If I had a round of applause, I'll play it.
Don't worry, I got it.
Man, after 400, just know we taking the break is coming. You know what I'm saying? Then we gonna come back, make a little different. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a new style. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a new look. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't know. Who knows? We talked about maybe streaming. You know what I'm saying, on the pre-show. If you're not tapped in on the Patreon, talked about what it could look like with us streaming. So who knows, man?
Yeah, we done switched it up. We done gave y'all a lot of styles and stuff. It's only right after 400. We take some time, regroup, figure out some things. We want to come with a different style. We want to come with a different look, different everything, man. We want to. Who knows what the show gonna be on 400, man? After 400, excuse me. Who knows?
Who knows what the show might be? I might get 3 new people on the show. You feel me? And so you know, we could rotate. We could rotate out.
Come on, man. You never know. You know what I'm saying?
You know, one week it could be me, you, Manny. The next week it could be Dan, KP,
Mouse.
Thanks. Word. The week after that could be Mouse. I don't know.
Styles P. Like, just who knows?
Word. Gonna figure it out though.
Yeah.
I mean, but nah, streaming, you know, we think about the streaming thing, the Twitch thing. Like Cody said, you know, we just gonna take some time, figure it out. If you're on the Patreon's still gonna get fed, you know what I mean?
For sure.
If you're on the Patreon, you still gonna get the getting. But yeah, I'm about to figure some new shit out. My fault. Some new things out. You know what I'm saying?
New things.
Yeah, some new things. Just to just to keep it fresh. You know what I'm saying? 8 years of doing wrestling pod. Hey man, you gotta switch it up. You gotta keep it fresh every now and again. You know what I'm saying? So that's really the key to longevity. Gotta switch it up. Gotta be fresh. Yo, before we start, I'll be thinking about this all the time. So we've been podding for 8 years now. As a podder, who do you think your NBA counterpart is as a podcaster?
That's tough.
I know mine, but it's hard for me to admit who mine is.
See, this is a question that should have been in pre-production.
Oh, the pre-show?
It just should have been in the notes or something, because I need time to like really sit and think. I can't go I can't go right now off the top. It's like all of this. And by the way, if you tapped in right now on YouTube, please like and comment. You know what I'm saying? And let your thoughts be known while we at it. Please drop a comment in the YouTube. We gonna holler back at you. But I'm sorry. I can't do it right now.
KPU lied. Damn, my counterpart. I be thinking about this all the time, so I just know. But my NBA counterpart is Paul Pierce. You feel me? Underrated. You feel me? Maybe an afterthought, but your boy could score. You know what I'm saying? A true hooper, a true scorer, a champion. You feel me? Either that or James Harden, depending on the day.
Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
Why? Because James washed.
James come up short in the clutch.
No,
Like Eve be clutch. I ain't gonna lie.
but yeah, Paul Pierce might be my NBA counterpart. You feel me?
Yeah.
Underrated. Maybe an afterthought, but your boys are just a real hooper. Either Paul Pierce or Joe Johnson.
Why do you think you're an afterthought though?
I don't know. I ain't a big name like that, man. I ain't a.
Oh, you talking about in the grand scheme of things?
Yeah. In the grand scheme, I ain't. I'm just here. You feel me? Just putting the points on the board. That's all I do. I'm
not mad at it. I just needed some context on that.
Yo, listeners, let me know who y'all think my NBA counterpart is.
Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, drop that in the comments. Yeah.
Right. If I see oh man, I forgot my boy's name. He played for the Pistons. He was like a 6'6" center, son. Like I forgot my son's name. Was it Samuel Dallenberg?
Nah,
it can't be.
Dallenberg was a 6'6".
Yo, what's my son? He played on the Pistons. He was some short. He was like some short, tubby nigga, but he was a center.
Jason Maxiell?
Yeah. If y'all say I'm Jason Maxiell, I'm quitting. Yo, y'all say I'm the Jason Maxiell of the pod game, I'm out of here, man.
Yo. Nah, yeah, I would quit too. I ain't gonna lie.
Never in my life am I Jason Maxiell of the pod game, man. Yo, KP, who you think my NBA counterpart is?
Yo, just imagine you ask him like, yo, who you think my NBA counterpart is? All right.
I don't know. I was looking up Jason Maxiell stats. Nigga said Spud Webb.
Yo, that's violation.
Oh my gosh.
Nah.
So he played how many years with the Pistons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years with the Pistons. My son averaged. Damn, what was his best year? 08, 07, 08, he averaged 8 points. Yeah, nah, this ain't me.
Nah, that ain't you. Ain't Wayne one of his wife or his shorty on Basketball Wives or something?
Yeah. He 42 years old.
Who is
Joe? Yo, Jason Maxiell was so weak. Son averaged in let's go to his best year. 07, 08, 7.9 points per game. 5.3 rebounds, 0.3 assists. This nigga was doodle.
Hold on now.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, shout out to Brandy.
Brandy Rhodes.
Brandy Maxiell.
Oh, she's some pressure. Let's see. Let's do the Googles.
Yeah, that's one. For you being Jason Maxiell, yeah.
He won.
Yeah, that's an overachiever right there.
Jason Maxill at a pod game. Yuck.
Look, man, I take Jason Maxill to pod game. Jose Alvarado with a pod game. Nah, that's Manny.
Jose Alvarado. Now, who's Manny's NBA counterpart? I gotta think about it. A 3-and-D guy.
Manny Dylan Brooks. Like Manny. Nah, I don't know who Manny is, man.
Manny might be I'm really trying to think. Manny's like like if we the Knicks, Manny's like I'm gonna kill Bridges while OG. You feel me?
Definitely a OG. Highest paid player in Knicks history.
A consistent 2 threes, 13 points. Gets the job done. I'm trying to think of who else was like a like a J.R. Smith type. Like a Trevor Ariza type.
Like Aaron McKee. Nah, because I'm gonna start violating. We bringing up these names.
You're gonna say Rodney Stuckey or something? You're gonna violate.
That's a fact.
Rodney Stuckey.
I'm gonna start violating in a second. I ain't gonna lie.
You got to think about it. You should think about it during the episode. At the end, we'll revisit this.
Yeah, please. Shout out to Rodney Stuckey, by the way.
Word, Pistons legend.
Word. Shout outs. Man, let's get into the show though.
Hell yeah. All right, y'all, check it out. We got 5 Patreon tiers, okay? We have the $1 tier, which is just $1. It's a donation. We have the $5 tier, which is audio and Discord access. We have the $10 tier, which gets you audio, video, Discord access, and a discount on merch. And the $20 tiers for the ballers. You get all of that, plus you get to be on one of the shows that's on the Patreon, all right? Subscribe to the Patreon today. Become a patron. I'm Eve, and I approve this message. We out.
The Black Announce Table.
Sir. Black Announce Table, man, episode 399. 399.
I still need money.
Of course, we here, man. We're gonna get into these shows though. But before we get into these shows, do want to give an update because Zoey Stark, she did give us an update after the nasty knee injury she suffered on the May 19th edition of Monday Night Raw. Like, all we knew that is like, all right, she messed up. You know what I'm saying? She was carried to the back and everything. But she posted a video to social media as she was going into surgery. She confirmed that she has a torn ACL, a torn MCL, and a torn meniscus. That's the triple threat right there. So we wishing her a speedy recovery. Just wanted to let that be known and bring it to the platform if y'all ain't hear that, because we was talking about Zoey Stark before.
Man, get well, Zoey.
Yeah. We have other topics, but I'm pretty sure the other topics that we have is going to fit into the shows as well, because, you know what I'm saying, that's what we do. We're going to fit them in there, I think. You know what I'm saying? I think we had another one. I can't remember right now. I think we talked about it before the show started.
What's that? A topic?
Yeah, that didn't really fit into. I don't know if you wanted to talk about Jonathan Coachman and what he said. You don't really care to. It's cool. It's cool.
No, we can bring it up. Oh no, I remember what you was talking about. Go ahead.
Coach said that TKO. I think he said TKO was looking to take back over, and Triple H won't be in power for like 18 to 24 months, I think, something like that. I just wanted to know who is his plug, number one, and also, you think there's any truth to that as well, especially with the moves we have seen as of late and the TKO involvement with the product. Like, we see it on the ads, we see it with the product placement on like the ladders, we've seen it in Money in the Bank and all of this stuff. So do you think there's any truth to that? And who is his plug to? Because we need that info too.
Well, as far as the truth goes, I don't know if there's any truth behind that. Like you said, I want to know who he's getting his info from, his sources. But I don't know, man. Like, to me, even if that is the case, it's like, okay, Triple H gets up out of here in 18 months, in a year and a half. What's the plan after that? Who takes over the creative? You know what I'm saying? Like, who do y'all have to replace Triple H?
And the ROC.
ROC? Who that?
Dwayne. That's because look, that's what the rumor is going on, man. The rumor, like they saying they don't see eye to eye. That's why I bring it here. Like, this is all rumors and everything. We just talking about it.
I do believe that rumor that they don't see that. I still believe that they don't even like each other. You feel me? But it's because we co-workers. You know what I'm saying? We got to play nice. But I do believe that they don't like each other. And I also believe that The Rock kind of set Triple H up with this whole Cena thing.
Yeah.
And he bailed on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like right now, like, it's a lot of heat on Triple H in kind of every direction. You know, booking, the whole R-Truth thing. Like, KP spent the last 2 days really killing Triple H. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it's like, and granted, some of the points are fair, but at the same time, I feel like, yo, he got to dig himself out of mad holes right now. So I'm like, got to dig myself out of the John Cena booking hole that The Rock threw me in. You know what I'm saying? I got to dig myself out of this damn TKO hole with all these damn shows that we got to run. Got to dig myself out of a booking hole. It's like, you know, he got a lot that's kind of on his plate right now, but I'm still, you feel me? I'm still not all the way. I see where KP coming from with some of this hate, but at the same time, it's like, kind of, sort of, not really. You know what I'm saying? But I like it. Like, to go back to your point, I do think TKO is kind of letting their nuts hang a little bit. They're just getting comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, they getting a little more comfortable. This is what I feel. They after they purchased the company, they spent a little time seeing how everything was rocking. All right, cool. Now we got things jumping with the brands and all that. Cool. Like, TKO is straight entertainment. 100% entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't, all the wrestling and everything, and that's the vibe I get from it. The wrestling and all that, what y'all really here for, that's cool, but at the end of the day, it's about dollars and cents for us. And that's the vibe I get from TKO, where everything is about $1, everything is about bread. We just seen a fireball ladder for the Money in the Bank. There's a sponsor for everything. They doing 1 million shows in June. You feel me? We got money. Well, we just had Money in the Bank.
Yep.
The other week was what, Saturday Night Main Event.
Mm-hmm.
We got Evolution coming up.
Mm-hmm.
We have SummerSlam.
Night of Champions at the end of the month.
Yes, that's the one I was missing. Night of Champions. So everything is mad close. So to me, it's obvious. It just feel like a money grab. For me, everything is about bread for them, and I understand, but you know, y'all making what I love, not fun.
Yeah, man. And so the rumors that The Rock and Triple H don't see eye to eye. I mean, didn't they? Like, That's part of the reason why The Rock never worked with Shawn Michaels, because like the Click tried to stop his push and everything, and plus with The Rock and I guess Shawn Michaels was in with The Rock's mom, and like they not like that, but I think it was some business dealings with that as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So like it's not just we pulling this out of thin air and it's just like out of nowhere. It's like it's history there. So that's why a lot of people say that and everything. So it makes sense. And plus what we're seeing right now on the television and how everything is playing out. So it's a valid claim to make.
Yeah.
The TKO thing, man, I'm with you, man. It's just a lot, man. It's just been a lot. And Coach and his sources, I think he does probably have a source, but I take that as gospel? Of course not. His source probably putting some sauce on it. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know. But I think this is something you should keep in the back of your mind to where maybe we do look 18 months later and everything, and we hear more reports of like someone like it might be some reports like they trying to get Triple H out of power or whatever thing. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, like you see it all come to fruition or whatever. But I trust me to just put a cap on it. I wouldn't be surprised. I'll just say that.
They get Triple H out of here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Because like you saying with the money dealings and everything, and it's just like it's a lot of I feel like it's not enough structure there.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things going on. Like it's no stability right now. To my personal opinion, I don't know much at all. Like this is just what I'm seeing and everything I'm hearing. I'm just forming an opinion off that. But hey, I just figured we'll bring that up before we dive into these shows.
Yeah, y'all know how I feel about TKO, man.
Yeah, man. It's getting there, man. We getting there.
Yeah, all the price gouging. You feel me? Tickets is through the roof. They outpricing people. All the not sources, all the damn sponsors and ads and everything. It's looking crazy, man.
That TikTok, I mean not TikTok, that tweet y'all put in the chat. I think KP put in the chat about the guy. He was like, "Yo, I wanted some tickets to Monday Night Raw, but them prices are so crazy. Like, I might as well go to All In and rock out." Like, I'm like, "Yo, that's exactly like how I like." Once I be hearing all of y'all wrestling fans wanting to go to these events and everything. Y'all see them ticket prices. Y'all hold on, let's pump the brakes. Y'all gonna start bringing people to AEW. That's it. People want to see wrestling and everything. It's just like I could go to AEW and mess with. We getting longer pay-per-views. I go to WWE pay-per-views, get 4 or 5 matches. I can go to AEW, get my money's worth 2 on top of it. Like, yo.
Or go to AEW, get 15 matches.
Word. I mean, they might charge you $80 for a burger and some fries like they did me, but it's all good.
Or it's all I'm gonna eat before I show up.
Word. Smoke some hookah with the homies in the whip. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. That's
to this day, that's still one of my best hookahs I ever made, man.
Eve, that was some heat, man.
Man.
He put that on the whim, like
word. I put my foot in that one.
That joke was hitting for real. Now we might have to run back. We might have to run back a AEW show. That was actually fun.
AEW show was cool.
That was fun, man. That was fun. Let's get into this first event that kicked off over the weekend, man. We're gonna get into Worlds Collide. Now, I'm not sure you was tapped into Worlds Collide, but it aired on YouTube for everybody, which was cool. That was actually dope. And I feel like before I let you go, I feel like this was the show. This was the best show of
the weekend.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I enjoyed this show more than I enjoyed Money in the Bank. So listeners, if y'all listening right now and think I'm finna hate on Money in the Bank, yeah, stay tuned. But the the fatal 4-way match and the main event for me, fatal 4-way match with Ethan Page retaining his North American Championship. That match and the main event for me
Was fire.
Oh man, yeah. That was fire. They ran an angle to where we also got a fifth match on the Money in the Bank card with Dominic, with Octagon Jr. So that was dope. They ran a little angle there. This whole everything on here was on here I enjoyed. For me personally, the last two matches was just
Heat Rock.
Yeah, man.
I gotta check it out. I didn't get a chance to check out Worlds Collide this week. This weekend was super busy, but I did hear a lot about the main event, the Chad Gable versus Vikingo match, and I seen a lot of highlights from it. Man, Chad Gable, bro. Chad Gable, man. To me, y'all know how I feel about Chad. To me, Chad Gable's. I've been showing love to Chad Gable, bro, but Chad Gable, to me right now, Chad Gable might be one of the best in the world, man.
All right, so let's all right.
Chad Gable, nice, man.
So here we go. I want to have this debate right now. You always been, let it be known, you always been a supporter of Chad Gable. When they introduced the World Heavyweight Championship, you said this is a title for the Chad Gables in that realm of superstar. Now, I think Chad Gable Chad Gable's a great wrestler. This main event proved it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all never tapped in and y'all seen that, it's okay, Chad Gable's cool. To call Chad Gable World Championship material. Now I say some wild stuff. This might be one of my wildest ones. If you calling Chad Gable World Championship material, I honestly think you can call majority of the wrestlers on the roster World Championship material.
I feel a majority of the wrestlers on the roster can't do what Chad Gable does. If given thrown into the positions that Chad Gable been in, majority of that the wrestlers on the roster would quit.
Okay, in that standpoint, with the given like you said, the ASAP Ferg, the ASAP Ferg line, they gave Chad Gable
shit in their drawers, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's this is new WWE now. If you're going off wrestling in the ring, that roster, it's a lot of wrestlers that go in the ring. I don't think Chad Gable has the overbearing personality as a lot of the wrestlers as well. I just think Chad Gable goes in the ring. And if you look at the roster, a lot of wrestlers goes in the ring.
True, but I think Chad Gable's ability to take lemons and turn it into lemonade is something that you gotta admire. You gotta tip your cap to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Despite whatever it is, here, throw on these ball shorts and these arm sleeves, and I'm changing your name to Shorty G. Go out there and try not to get fired. He's still here. You know what I'm saying? They don't switch his gimmick a million. They put him with Tozawa and Otis. He survived that. Now he's with the other dudes, the
Creed
Alpha Academy, the Creed brothers. He's still, you feel me? He's still present. Now they got him doing a gimmick working with luchadors.
It's working.
It is working. He's been able to get it over the Grande Americano thing, bro. Chad Gable's nice, bro. Trust me. And I'm sure there's other superstars on the roster that can. I don't even think they could do what Chad Gable does, bro. You gotta be mentally. You know how many of them would have quit, bro?
Yeah.
You feel me? Or ask for their release or something like that. Nah. I don't. Chad Gable. Well, they should have been made Chad Gable a damn. I don't even want to say world champ because I still think that's in the works for him, but he should have been at least IC champion.
He should have beat Gunther.
Yeah, he should have beat Gunther the same way. Okay, and I don't want to jump the gun because we're gonna talk about Jey Uso, but the same way they did the Jey Uso experiment with the Intercontinental Championship to see if he could just do it, and he did it, and the people loved it, and then he won the World Heavyweight Championship. and people loved it, I feel like that's the same experiment they should have done with Chad Gable. You feel me? Like they did it with Damian Priest. Like these are guys that you should, you know what I'm saying? Start pushing them up there. Start getting them in that pool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just have people wasting time. And not saying that the Grande Americano is a waste of time, but you got to start advancing people. You feel me? Chad Gable is a talent that shouldn't be wasted. The guy is nice. Trust me.
Yeah.
I mean, he's nice. He got all the skills. He could cut a promo. If you need him to be a bad guy, he could be a bad guy. You need him to be a good guy, he could be a good guy. If you need him to be an underdog, he could be an underdog.
Yeah.
Just do it. Pull the trigger. Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
And it's funny because I have a bunch of replies to that. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say yes. Chad Gable is a good person to have on your roster. Chad Gable is. World Championship material, that's a different conversation. And that was the first point I made when I posed the question to you. You know, that's different. That's a different thing. And like you said, that's on the way. That's you still feel he could work his way up towards that. Now, all the things you just described, you described a person you don't like.
Who, Sami Zayn?
Yes. Everything you said, I'm like, hold on. Why are you saying this? I'm listening. I'm like, all of this describes a person you don't like.
But I think Sami Zayn should be in that pool too.
Okay.
You feel me? Just because I'm not the biggest Sami Zayn fan. Sami Zayn should be in that World Heavyweight Championship pool. Wrestling the guys, the Seth Rollins, the Damian Priest. You feel me? All those guys up there, he should be in that pool. You feel me? Even if I don't like him or not. That's where he should be.
All right.
He's nice. Sami Zayn's nice.
We're gonna get back to Sami Zayn.
I just be having Sami Zayn fatigue sometimes, bro.
Okay.
It's sometimes be too much Sami Zayn.
You didn't like Sami Zayn dancing not this week, the prior week when he was dancing out there with Jey Uso?
He's doing all that nonsense. Nah.
Yeah, he wasn't feeling that.
Nah, I wasn't feeling all that, man.
All right. But by the way, we're gonna get back to Sami Zayn. We're gonna get back to Sami Zayn later on because I have another.
Sami Zayn is a jinx, man. I've been wanting to say this for a long time. I'm gonna say it right here because why not, man? It's about to be 400. I'm gonna take a break anyway. Sami Zayn is a jinx, bro. You feel me? If you let Sami Zayn around you, you let him in your inner circle, your crew, he is gonna come through. I don't want to call him a colonizer. He's a colonizer. He gonna work your way into. First off, it's a bunch of Samoans. What you doing here? You know what I'm saying? But all right, we're gonna let you in. You seem cool. And then he causes dissension within the crew, and then turns on Roman Reigns. After, so I'll wait till I'll probably break that down on Patreon for why I don't like Sami Zayn. But anyways, he's a jinx. You let him in your crew, you let him around you, something bad's gonna happen to you. Just know it's bound to happen. It happens every time. Just look at the history.
We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get. Look, I gotta keep the ball rolling. I do want to say one more thing about Worlds Collide before we move on to Money in the Bank, and then we could really talk our BS right when we get into that. But I only bring up the card just to have it up there. But I do want to give a shout out to Corey Graves.
He called this?
Yeah. He called this with Conan.
Okay.
And yeah. Corey Graves, he did his thing. Corey Graves knocked it out the park. You know, he knocked it out the park. He did his thing, did his research, was on top of his game, everything. Like, this was great. And I'm on the show, is noted, I don't really put that much stock into commentary like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm here for the action and everything. But it was noticeable. Like, you could notice that Corey Graves was on his A game and everything, and like he put out a message on Twitter saying, like, sometimes you lose your passion for this thing because remember, once he got demoted to NXT,
he was ready to walk.
Yeah, he wasn't himself and everything. So him saying like, yo, he put it out there. He was like, yo, sometimes you lose your passion for this, but calling this show right here, I regained my passion. I got respect for Conan and everything. Thank you for making me feel welcome in y'all culture and everything. He just put out a tweet like that. I just wanted to talk about that as well because it's noticeable, like what he did. Like, you know what I'm saying? He did his thing. And sometimes and that could be something for someone listening to this to understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you lose your passion for something, you get that opportunity, you knock it out the park, and you regain your passion for things. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. I just wanted to know something like that.
Yeah, let me tell you something like that. Like, and I know you're not big on commentary, but something like this where you're basically trying to you're introduced to a new demographic or something like that. You're introduced to new superstars, new people, just a whole new realm that you're not familiar with. This was obviously a AAA WWE, you feel me, event. Having somebody like Corey Graves to make good calls, good commentary, you need people like that to bridge the gap, you feel me, between the viewer and then what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Having somebody like that to call the show and explain things and just kind of to get you hip to what's going on. That right there is the talent. So you saying that is true, man. So shouts to Corey Graves for real.
Yeah, definitely. Because like we not as tapped into AAA and everything. He breaking it down for us. I'm sure he did had to do some research and everything.
Yeah.
And he had to carry Conan. Conan was Conan he felt like he was deflated, wasn't there. But shouts out to Conan, man. I respect Conan. It's cool. But yeah.
Shouts to Mr. Iguana too, man.
Yeah.
I heard the people love Mr. Iguana.
Yeah, man. It's getting over, man. It's getting over big time.
Yeah, we about to see Mr. Iguana on TV soon.
Hey, man, we had Joe Hendry on TV.
Hey. They about to start selling that Iguana.
He about to make some real merch money. Don't be surprised you see him as world heavyweight champion.
Oh man, chill. Don't Mr. Iguana as world heavyweight champ.
Give him a run in NXT real quick or something.
The Iguana, man. Shouts to Mr. Iguana, real talk.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to Mr. Iguana. Shouts out to Corey. Shouts out to Conan. Shouts out to AAA.
KP said WWE uploaded an Iguana playlist 4 hours ago.
See? Thirsty.
Is this? Can you put the link in here, KP? Because I want to see if this is true.
Let's see it, man.
They said they put an Iguana playlist. Shouts to Mr. Iguana, man. I keep saying that. I done shouted out Mr. Iguana like 6 times.
Up and under
For real.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh no, this is true. The best. Nah, they really got a Misty Iguana. Oh shit! I had to yawn. They really got a Misty Iguana playlist, son.
Yawning with a stack of money.
A Misty Iguana highlight tape. 7 minutes long. That's crazy.
150,000 views. 6 hours. Come on, man.
About to tap in.
Ethan Page ain't doing those numbers. Put the North American on him.
Chill. Shouts to my dog, Mr. Iguana, though.
Yeah, man. He doing his thing. Let's get into Money in the Bank, man. Let's talk about Money in the Bank. A couple hours later, it went down. You know,
Yeah.
Wrestlers that was pulling double duty had a little block. Get over there. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you say you didn't like. I thought Money in the Bank was pretty dope. I thought it was a good show. You say you didn't like it. So I'm interested to hear why you don't, or why you. Well, was the wrestling just better on? Well, why didn't you like it first of all? Was it the wrestling? Was it the stories? Was it? Why weren't you feeling Money in the Bank?
I think the wrestling on Worlds Collide was just better.
Okay.
And the match I was looking forward to the most didn't deliver for me. So
Which match was that?
that was the women's Money in the Bank. They kicked off the show with it, and I thought it was some mid. The match was just some mid. It was just mid, just straight mid right there. That was the match I was looking forward to the most. So, and we kicking off the show with that, I was deflated. You know, let me bring up the graphic. Big shouts out to Naomi. I do feel like they got the winner right. Naomi had the most motion going as far as her character. A lot of these characters we just getting to know. Stephanie, Roxanne, Julia, like we just getting to know them. So half the field already is just like, nah, they ain't about to get no motion like that.
Or
Alexa Bliss, Rhea.
you picked Naomi to win, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was the only reason why. It was just like I felt like that's the only character right now that has some motion y'all trying to do something with. And I feel like this character Naomi has so much potential, and they did the right thing. They got it right with that.
So the women's match, has it, and I say this with all due respect, but has there ever been a good women's Money in the Bank match?
Yeah.
Because I feel like most of them I see is kind of sloppy.
You can say that. I wouldn't be mad at you saying that, but I definitely seen better. We definitely seen better than that. Now I gotta go back now. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now I gotta go back, and now I gotta look at the joints and make sure what we on. But I've definitely seen better.
Because I didn't think it was a bad match. I thought it was okay.
No, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. It was just, I guess I just expected more because that was the match I was looking forward to the most on the card. And I just got made. So I'm ready, just like.
Well, what would have made it, I guess what would have made it, or what would have gave you more? What would the more be for you?
It wasn't like usually some of the spots would make these matches, these Money in the Bank matches, the spots would make them for me. I didn't really get a spot that was just like, okay, I like that enough or anything. A lot of things they were just moving slow pace, like setting up things and everything. It just didn't do it for me. I just wasn't. And usually WWE, they'll kick off the show with like get the ball rolling, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Get you hyped and get you ready. For me, it was just mid. It was just middle of the road. Like, man, the finish, Naomi winning. All right, so now I'm rolling. Like now I'm here. Now I get to this point to where, okay, I'm here. But match-wise, it didn't do it for me.
Yeah. I feel you on that, though.
Yeah.
I thought it was an alright match. Like I don't know. Maybe I just didn't expect much from this one. Like I had a feeling it was going to open the show, and it did. But I really ain't expect too much from this one. Mainly I was just in a rush to see who was going to win. Like, you feel? I was really excited to see who was. I'm glad Naomi won though.
Yeah.
Even though I think I had Alexa Bliss winning, but Naomi that was a good call though. I like her as champ.
Yeah, I like that. That was that. Oh yeah, Jade. We gotta talk to Jade Cargill a little bit, man. Because I noticed this a lot. How y'all be letting y'all ops get W's like this? Like she threw you on the car, messed you up for you was out for months, and you just letting her walk away with Money in the Bank. Now she got a basic. She basically has a, because they said it on the show, it's 100% chance that everybody who cashes in wins the title. So Naomi basically has 100% chance of winning the women's championship. You just let your ops get up like that.
Wait, so there hasn't been a woman that failed to cash in?
According to Michael Cole, there has not been.
Yeah, because I know for the men, there was like 75% of men's cash-ins have been.
Yep.
I didn't hear that one about the women. That's something.
Yeah. So Jade, you just let your ops get up on you. Like where I'm from, We ain't letting our ops get an opportunity like that. I'm sorry.
Nah, I mean, she ain't have nothing to do with the match.
It don't matter. What you mean?
Are they even beefing still?
What? They was just out there like wrestling. Like,
I ain't, bro. I went on SmackDown.
yeah, that's how Naomi got in the match.
So I ain't see SmackDown in like 4 or 5 weeks.
Cool.
I've been outside.
Yeah, I see. I ain't gonna throw your business out there.
I've been outside, man.
Outside, see. But no, that's what's going on.
Hey, man. Shouts to Naomi. Jade, look. If you wanted that briefcase, you should have won. I don't know what to tell you.
You wanted that briefcase, you should have won. No, for real. No, for real. It's just that if y'all having these beefs, pause. Y'all having these y'all having these feuds. That's like every time I see Naomi, when she cut the promo or something, her and Jade in the ring, her and Bianca in the ring, I got to see Jade. This is like, fam. All right, so I expect you to win the biggest match. I expect to see her as well, and you just let her win. I ain't rolling with that, but that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Naomi. We gonna move along. I mentioned Dominic Mysterio had a match with Octagon Jr.
Yeah, I thought the match was cool too. I liked it.
Yeah. It lasted 5 minutes. I feel like if it lasted longer, we would have got a fire match. But this was good. This was good for what we got. Obviously, Dominic retained his title. Next, we got Becky Lynch winning the Women's Intercontinental Championship. 15 minutes. I thought this match lasted longer than that. I really enjoyed this match. This might have been the best match to me. I really enjoyed this match. Here we go. I see your. That's why we here. This is why we here.
Yeah, I think between this and the men's Money in the Bank, those two were the most entertaining matches. And I like the Dom match also.
Yeah.
Even though it was short, I enjoyed. You feel me? I enjoyed the Dom match.
Yeah, this match went 15 minutes. Lyra and Becky obviously have chemistry. Every match they put on has been good. This is another one. Becky Lynch winning the title. No surprise. We knew that was coming. We thought it would happen on the pay-per-view prior, but it happened here. No surprise there.
Lyra, and I've said it before, and I feel like I say it every time we talk about Lyra.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't that charismatic, but boy, can she wrestle, man! Like,
yeah,
the charisma is not gonna get me, but when you see her move and you see her wrestle in that ring, man, she's nice.
Yeah, I feel like it's so much. It's like the Becky Lynch comparison is like it's so there because if you look at when Becky Lynch was in the Four Horsewomen, Becky at the time, like when it all developed before she reached her peak and everything, it was in this. We had Becky at the bottom. Charlotte had motion. Sasha had motion. Bailey was killing like super baby face. Becky was just like, you know what I'm saying? Last one at the loop. But like it's some that they trying to tap into that potential there. Hopefully it works for her. But like once again, they have that chemistry that's undeniable. And that was dope match. Then we got to the men's Money in the Bank, where we had a lot going on here. The longest match of the night, 33 minutes. Seth Rollins walking away victorious with the Money in the Bank briefcase. But
still need money.
That's a fact. Hold on, man. We got this dropping. I ain't even play it. Hold on.
It's showtime.
She ain't got no money in the bank.
We here. This is the recap. Yeah. Pardon me. But Seth Rollins walking away with the Money in the Bank briefcase. And let's talk about it. First off, I want to know how you feel about the Solo and Jacob spot. Because we got that within this match. We got that story within this match.
I like the solo on Jacob. This is we had to start setting up for because the event we knew SummerSlam was gonna be solo and Jacob. I feel like we've known that since the Rumble. We've known that since like last year. So I like that we finally taking the steps towards that. Um, and yeah, we just seen for a minute now. It's been feeling like Solo is trying to backdoor Jacob. So the fact that on SmackDown, Jacob heard what Solo said about him.
On that Batista wave.
Yeah, he heard what Solo said about him. Came out, did something, said I hate you, Solo. Put him through a ladder, and that's the end of that. Now we setting up for we don't planted more than planted the seeds. We really be ready for SummerSlam. We can start building towards that. So I like the Solo and Jacob interaction. That spot.
Yeah, man, we getting what we want, man. We want Jacob on his own. We want Jacob climbing up that ladder. This is we getting there. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It was bound to happen. Give Jacob something to do.
Uh-huh.
Be feuding with Solo and JC and all of that. That's dope. Seth Rollins, though. No, hold on, man. That spot with Chad Gable and Penta and LA Knight. Yo, that slingshot LA Knight gave to get on that ladder was some of the worst wrestling.
Yeah, it kind of wasn't his fault because he didn't have no space to really get that off.
Yeah, he did.
He tried to do what he could do, but it just looked stupid, man. It looked like some Looney Tunes ass wrestling.
They set my man's up for failure. Like he had no space to get it off. Chad Gable like, nah, I gotta get this spot. It's time. Let me just get up and just make moves.
It was a cool spot though.
Yeah,
I think they're running out of ideas for ladder spots.
that's exactly what I got out of it too.
They're running out of. They don't know what else to do. This has been 20 years of Money in the Bank. Literally, the first Money in the Bank was 20 years ago at WrestleMania 21, and now, what am I supposed to do? Everything's been done.
Yeah, that was that day. He gave him a little back suplex off the ladder.
That was tough.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. That was a bump right there. You want to talk about a bump? That's a bump to take right there.
They was bumping in this match.
Yeah,
Seth Rollins taking that superplex off the ladder into the ladder.
Yo, Andrade got a ladder to the meat. I don't know if anybody peeped that. Andrade was out on side on the Titantron. They could push the ladder down. Ladder hit him right in the meat. Like, but that's why you here for. That's all you here for. You damn sure ain't climbing that ladder and getting the briefcase.
Word. I forgot who else took a ladder. Somebody, that spot where they put the ladder over the head and spin around.
Oh yeah.
That's one of the dumbest spots to me, but I guess.
Yeah.
Also, Fireball having a ladder, disgusting. I did not like that.
Yeah, I didn't like that either. And the fact they like talked about it in the back, like, yeah, y'all gonna bring this ladder. It's like,
we need this specific Fireball ladder. Like for what?
That was trash.
Yeah, I ain't like that, man.
That was trash. That's definitely I could see Vince doing that though. I can see Vince because he did that with he tried this product placement. He was trying to incorporate that. He had a little golden egg. Remember Austin Theory?
Yeah, I do remember the golden egg.
They try to throw it in your face, throw off. I feel like that was one of those. Like, fam, all right, y'all could have just put the ladder out there and just bring it to our attention out there. Y'all ain't had to cut this backstage shit.
For real.
But yeah, man, Seth Rollins, Money in the Bank winner. Obviously, we all seen this coming.
Yeah, honestly, it was to me. I don't know if you have the graphic, but to me, it was only two people that could have won that. You know what I'm saying? And it was either LA Knight or Seth, who deserved it the most. Like Andrade doesn't really, but I can't see him with it. Can't see Penta with it right now. Solo, that's not gonna happen. I thought there was a in my mind. I felt, I felt like it could have been a chance for Grande Americano,
Same.
but we see how that turned out.
Yeah, man.
And if he won, I kind of would have been. I would not have been mad if Grande Americano won.
That was probably after LA Knight, Seth Rollins. That was number 3 for me.
Mm-hmm.
They was just in that realm. I could see them pulling something off like that, especially with the attention and they trying to put on his character and everything. I wouldn't have been surprised. I really wouldn't have.
Yeah, me either.
Once to round out everything. Oh wait, we ain't even done yet. My bad. I was about to wild out, but we had a main event. We had the main event, man. John Cena and Logan Paul took the L to Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. Man, how did you feel about this one?
So I was just watching the match not too long ago. I kind of feel like every time I start talking about it, I just start yawning, man. This match kind of put me to sleep.
Like a baby.
Nah, I thought the match right after to have that match right after the men's Money in the Bank, it changed the pace of the whole show.
Yeah.
It slowed everything down. And, especially now Cena doing the whole ruining wrestling gimmick where he just wrestling super slow and all that. That change of pace, I wasn't really feeling that. I didn't like the change of pace. The match itself, I wasn't really feeling too much. Truth coming out at the end was a shot, like a surprise, a shot. So that was a pleasant surprise, but the match itself, I wasn't really feeling.
Yeah, man, we're gonna get into this truth, man, because I feel like that's what's really to talk about right here, man. Our truth appearing in this main event. That surprised me.
Yep.
I had no clue until he legit pulled the mask off. Even though I seen it was a black dude, you know what I'm saying? He was wrestling, his shirt was coming up and everything. I seen it, but I still ain't I'm like, yo, they fired him. Like,
who can that be?
Yeah. Until he pulled the mask off and everything, I'm like, okay. Our truth. That was a complete shock.
Yeah.
Complete shock. They saying that a lot of people saying like everything was a work. That our truth got this whole thing, him getting fired, was a work. Triple H, I think he even made note of that. Someone had asked him in the press conference and everything. He was like, "Gotta watch the show" or something. I don't know the exact words, but
it was something like that. Usually, you like the show?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
please.
I'm like, bet if y'all feel that way, if y'all still feel that way, my boy Carlito would have pulled up with the PS5 on Monday. Then you know what I'm saying? Because we forgetting, you know what I mean? Sarah Logan would have pulled up with the mask on. Then, like, no, nobody ain't got work.
Yeah, nah, I don't like them trying to flip it like it was a part of the plan the whole time. It's like, bro, like, do you think I'm stupid? I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah. Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank. It was cool for me. It was cool.
I liked it. I wasn't too I didn't hate it. I'll say that. Money in the Bank was cool for me too. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna check out Worlds Collide. I just found it on YouTube. So I'm gonna probably check that out tomorrow at work or something while I'm doing something. But yeah, Money in the Bank
was cool. That's it.
It was all right.
It was cool. It was cool. Just gonna leave you like that. If you listen to the pod and didn't check it out, I would advise you. This is something you ain't even got to check out, to be honest. You ain't missing nothing. If you want to see our truth come back and relive that moment, then I suggest that's what to go to.
Yeah.
Other than that, man, Monday Night Raw. Now, Monday Night Raw, though.
Raw's good. I stayed up for the entirety of Monday Night Raw. So,
Oh, man, wait. That deserves one of these. That deserves one of these. If Eve stand up during your product after a long day of work, Monday night, yeah, you deserve that.
Come on, man.
Look, man, they ain't waste no time. This is what we getting. Night of Champions. You know what I'm saying? June 28th is going down. WWE Championship. John Cena versus CM Punk is going down. And this is it. This is it for me. This is a retirement match right here for me.
We getting straight to it. They've been pussyfooting around for a little while. You know, who has Cena even faced? He faced Randy Orton. We all kind of knew that was going to be his first one. Then he faced Truth at main event. Now we getting Punk. Now this is where it starts to get good. So this is the first match I'm excited to see.
Yeah.
If he has a bad match with CM Punk, then it's time to have a conversation.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? The Cody match at WrestleMania, I gave it a pass. I gave it a bly. I erased it out of my memory. We're not gonna talk about it. The Randy Orton match. All right. If this is bad, hey man.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
And I do.
We're gonna be on break by when this is on, but you know.
Yeah.
Whenever we come back, y'all get my thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah. I do like the fact that they told, like, Cena told Punk, like, yo, all right, you want a championship match? You gotta follow me to Saudi Arabia. Like, you want this? You gotta come to Saudi Arabia. I like that. Add that into it. I like that so much. Because it's just like, obviously, with the Punk and his Saudi Arabia comments and everything, but even if he didn't make those comments, it's just like, you just come out here calling me out for a championship match. Like, if that's the case, I call the shots. You want this? Want the Saudi Arabia getting big money on. That's where you can get your match at.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you wanted a championship match? I'll give it to you, but we're moving on my time.
Yeah.
That's swag. I like that.
Yeah. That was I already seen them rolling. Like, that was dope. That was dope. Of course, we definitely looking forward to that. They teased Nikki Bella and Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did tease Nikki Bella and Liv Morgan. You know what? I'm okay with this. I love the work Liv Morgan's doing right now. Liv Morgan has improved tremendously. I said this in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Like, I may not watch everything, but I have the acts that I do like. You know what I'm saying? And Liv Morgan is one of them. I love to see what she's doing on a weekly basis. Love to see what Roxanne is doing on a weekly basis. And yeah, you feel me? Even the match, I mean, I know we're not talking about that right now, but the match she had for the qualifier, I enjoyed that match a lot. Like, that was some heat. You feel me? The ladies very rarely do they disappoint. So, but as far as her and Nikki Bella, I like this. You feel me? We need something big for Evolution.
And you think this is it?
This is giving me that excites you type of vibe. That's the vibe that is. Yes. Yeah.
All right. Now I just had to make sure. We got to clarify. That's all.
Because you got to have we're going to bring in the old heads. Nikki Bella is an old head now. So, all right. Oh, damn, my laundry done? Old niggas versus young niggas, man. That's all it is.
If I'm not mistaken, Nikki Bella main evented the first Evolution pay-per-view, if I'm not mistaken.
You sure?
She lost to Ronda Rousey in the main event. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wasn't that Charlotte and Becky in that ladder match?
No, Becky and Charlotte, they fought the match prior.
Okay.
They fought in the last woman standing match. Damn, they went 30. They went 30 minutes.
I remember that match.
Yeah. But yeah, so this I like it. I like it because it give Liv Morgan a spot. You know what I'm saying? I don't like her in the title picture. It still give her a relevant spot on the card. So if they do it there, I'm pretty sure they will. But that's that. We also had Bailey returning since we're keeping it on the women's action.
Shouts to Bailey, man. Bailey looked great.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that was Bailey at first.
Who you thought it was?
I don't know. I was like, yo, who's this thick purple haired woman on my TV? Moved the head to the side. I was like, it's Bailey. Yeah, shouts to Bailey, man.
Nah, I can't give him no shout out for Bailey.
I can. I'll shout out Bailey again.
I can't because it's like it's another case of you letting your ops just get dubs. Y'all letting y'all ops get up on y'all. Like now that
she was hurt. She getting back now. She's sliding.
She ain't just been Bailey at the crib smoking a blunt, black and white. I don't know what Bailey on. She was fully healthy. Monday, you just decide to pop up. Like, yo, she won the title on Saturday. You could have just popped up. Like,
bro, my flight. I couldn't get my flight to where it was at? Atlanta, Los Angeles. My flight to LA was janky.
And where Bailey from?
Where's she from? Oh, San Diego.
She from the crib. Like that's right there.
Like, bro, California's massive. That's like a 6-hour drive, so I can't do that.
I bet. So just go to Arizona. All right, man.
That's a 5-hour drive.
Yo, I can't, son. I can't. That's the only thing, son.
Can I praise Triple H right quick?
Please. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. We might have to shine the light on you right now.
I do need money.
I would like to say Triple H is doing a really good job of highlighting the people he screwed over at WrestleMania. Solo Sikoa, now looking like he has a prime spot at WrestleMania. Bailey, looking like she now has a prime spot either at Evolution or SummerSlam. What you making that face for? He screwed both of them over at WrestleMania.
You said Solo has a prime Solo. You said he has a prime spot at WrestleMania. You know,
I'm sorry. He didn't even make the WrestleMania card. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh.
And now he has a prime spot, we're assuming, at SummerSlam.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to do this at Night of Champions or whatever because they had the King of the Ring and stuff.
So how did he screw over Solo, though? Because he didn't...
My man beat, like, The Rock, John Cena, CM Punk, Cody, all in a year, and then you don't feature him at WrestleMania? Come on, man.
You want to know why?
Because Triple H my bad.
This is a praise segment, brother.
I know it's a praise segment.
Because his name is Solo Sikoa.
Damn.
That's why. He was a placeholder this whole time.
Damn.
That was it. That was his role. It wasn't meant for that to go any further. Solo played his role, boy.
Yeah, Solo does play his role very well.
You thought Solo was about that? You thought Solo had like ambitions of moving up that card and being any more than what he is?
But it's like he couldn't even walk my man down at ringside. Like he just stopped at the like for real? Damn. That's all I'm saying. Barely got beat up on was it even the pre-show? I don't even know if it made the card.
It was like the day before her match.
Yeah,
is when she got beat up.
It was like the kickoff show. She caught some elbows. They ain't even try to make sure she was like, "Can you make it, Bailey?" They just said, "Nah, you out."
Yeah, that was funny. like they just threw her out of rip, like.
And the third person is Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn looked like he's gonna have a big year. I know you don't like it, Eve, but I think
Sami Zayn. Y'all think I hate Sami Zayn? I don't hate Sami Zayn.
You hate Sami Zayn.
let's dive into that. Let's dive into that then.
What? Me hating Sami Zayn?
Yeah, man. We're gonna dive in because you say KP said he thinks Sami Zayn is gonna have a big year. I seen a tweet from Solid Monster. Sami Zayn did win the qualifying match to move on in the King of Ring tournament. Solid Monsters, he posed a tweet out there saying that he thinks Sami Zayn is poised to win the King of the Ring tournament, and in Saudi Arabia he wins King of the Ring, and he goes on at SummerSlam, wins the title, and then get cashed in on from Seth. And then the WrestleMania match is Seth and Sami, going back to all the, you know what I'm saying, the prior history, the promos where Seth was trying to get Sami to join and everything like that. So I seen that out there. And look at the lineup, Sami defeating Braun Breaker and all of that. You know what I'm saying, moving on. I could see that happening. But how you feel about Sami Zayn moving forward, King of the Ring tournament, and his story being told?
I'm okay with it from for Sami moving on from his side. Let me see who he could possibly face from SmackDown. Carmelo Hayes. So it's looking like I feel like it's gonna be Sami Zayn versus.
Yo, all right. Why you think of that? Just look at that match. Look at that bottom left match. Out of those 4 on SmackDown, take a wild guess who's eating that pin. Just look at those names and just say who's eating that pin.
Don't even play that game, brother.
All right.
Don't even play that game, man.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know who could win it. LA Knight, because Randy Orton don't need no damn king of the ring. He don't care about that.
Yeah.
Carmelo Hayes probably gonna get pinned. So that leaves you with LA Knight and Aleister Black. Yeah, I think it's gonna be LA Knight.
Yo, LA Knight, you deserve better, OG.
LA Knight versus Sami. What's wrong? LA Knight, what's wrong with him winning I was gonna say Money in the Bank. Him winning
King of the Ring.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
I could actually see him going all the way to and winning.
I can too. But he better. He better, man. Look at this bracket, man. A lot of things, man, they running the fatal 4-ways off rip. They protecting a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
These matches, even in the Money in the Bank qualifiers, doing the triple threats. They had throw 2 nice people in there with a scrub to eat the pin to protect them. I'm saying I respect it. That was the men's, and the women's. Roxanne Perez moved on in the first Queen of the Ring qualifying match we seen.
Yeah, I like it.
We seen they saying Jade Cargill's in for a big push. See Charlotte over there shining, ready to be queen again. We see Asuka returning. There's a lot going on, man.
Oh, Asuka back?
Asuka back. She there. The
I still need money.
Get it.
You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some good. We got some good matches coming up. This is
how we do.
We eating every day. We eat good. Word too.
Asuka back. So it's gonna be Asuka versus probably Charlotte. Ooh.
We eating good, man.
All right, I'm rolling, man. We're gonna see.
Rolling.
We're gonna see.
Look, man, they closed off Monday Night Raw with the Yeet Man losing his title.
Not the Yeet Man.
The Yeet Man is not world champion anymore. Gunther is a 2-time world heavyweight champion, man.
I ain't mad at it.
A lot of y'all ain't mad at it. Cody Trey is mad at it, man.
A lot of y'all saying y'all not mad at it, but really mad at it, man.
Yeah.
Why you mad? Tell them why you mad, son.
I like the Yeet Man. I know we all knew we all said if Jey Uso wins the title at Mania, it's not gonna last long. Like we knew what was happening.
Yeah.
But it's just like, nah, I mess with the Yeet Man, son. I just felt I related to him. I related to him. Him forgetting the promos. I respected all of it.
You can relate to the worst parts.
I respect it. I
You
respect it.
to him.
I got the crowd lit. We rerunning my intro. I'm tired before the match begins. I'm over here doing this for a smooth 10, 15 minutes.
Get my hit cardio in.
You're like, yo, you knew this wasn't lasting long. I'm tired before the match start.
Word.
I mess with Jey Uso, man. I really do. This makes things more interesting though. With Seth having the money to bring briefcase, we all know Goldberg won his retirement match. He said he was hurt and everything. It's a lot of things that make it interesting.
Goldberg said he hurt himself, I think, working out. Yo, Goldberg, here's what, bro. You just have to suck it up and work it. Because really and truly, here's what. It don't matter if you hurt or not, because it's your last match. It's not like you coming back.
Word.
You don't got nothing to come back to. You say you're going, this is it, and you out. So, if I was you, I'd probably work hurt. Because what's the worst that's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? What injuries did he sustain also? Because I seen Cody Rhodes work with no chest. Like, bro had straight purple chest, and he did a hell in a cell. So if you're doing just a regular Gunther match, I don't think you need to be, you don't need to be in tip-top health.
Word. All you're going to get is power bomb and slap chest.
And the power bombs, it's not even Batista bombs. They kind of safe and soft.
Word. Just protect your chest like Wu-Tang. They say protect your neck, just protect your chest.
You got the injuries, Cody?
Oh nah. I ain't peeped the injuries. What they talking?
All right, so it says actually they don't list it on Roger's website. So let me
Did he say
so it says
or something like that?
He said the left knee has limited ability as he prepared for his final match. He tore his rotator cuff during his first match with Brock.
Oh, never mind.
And struggled with that to this day. I could have sworn it was several.
So that means he ain't getting gooned up for the jackhammer.
He can't do it.
He could do that shit, man.
I think so too. Now that I think about it on second thought, I think he'd probably pull it off.
Yeah, because it's like, bro, I'm already here. I'm wrestling. I might as well be a man, suck it up, and let's go.
But Gunther been gaining back that weight. You know what I'm saying? He getting his shit off. He eating good now.
Every day we eat good.
Yeah, he on his.
We got 3 foods.
Yeah.
He go to full list. So it says, I hurt myself a couple times in the past 3 months, but I pulled back, and it's really tough to have that mentality I do, but to have the body that I do now with the mileage on it, and then go into Muay Thai. Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
He blew out his shoulder, blew out his bicep, pulled his high hamstring throwing a high kick.
This nigga's not serious, man. This
Some
nigga's not serious. The fuck are you doing?
glass bones and paper skin, nigga. What's up with you? Paper mache, man.
That match ain't happening. You talking about suck it up?
Yeah,
We seen the last time Goldberg was hurt during the match, man.
yeah, it's over.
It's over.
You say he has a torn rotator cuff. What else?
This nigga's tweaking.
Bicep, hamstring, and something with his knee. He's cooked.
It's over, son.
Goldberg, just stay home, man. Stay home, Oldberg.
Goldberg.
Stay your ass home, man. Stay in Shady Oaks,
Oh man.
damn nursing home, wherever it is you at, man. Just it's all good, brother. If you working out and you just tore all that, man, we good.
He not serious. He know he got a retirement match coming up. What you doing? Like, what are you doing, bro?
He getting in shape.
Nah, I'm playing it safe. I'm securing that check. I ain't about to go crazy.
He wasn't going crazy. That's the sad part. He just hurt himself doing regular things.
Tore everything in his body.
Doing one kettlebell swing, bro. He's old, man.
Yeah, it's over. Move. That's it. I lied. You ain't getting that match. It's over.
He's old, man. That's bro said he was, oh my God. You tore your ACL, your MCL, your shoulder,
Zoey Stark.
your ribs hurt, you got a doodle. Like, nigga, damn, bro. Like, what? Take it easy, man.
Nah, it's over.
Yeah, we don't. I think we as much of a draw as he may be, bro. We good on Goldberg, man. It's all right, bro. Don't stay home, be a family man. Don't hurt yourself.
He might be saying that though.
What you mean?
To just
throw people off? So you don't think he hurt?
He probably is, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, because why would you say that?
I'm giving Goldberg zero benefit of the doubt, bro. And I don't know why he would say, you know what I'm saying? You just said you was trying to have a, well, maybe he said that to save himself.
I don't, like, bro, I don't know. Like, I say that to say, I don't know where we going now.
Yeah.
Gunther is world heavyweight champion. Seth has the Money in the Bank briefcase. Super heels.
A heel can't cash in on the heel?
He can, but what, like, does that make all the sense in the world for right now? Like, I'm pretty sure things are going to change, but like right now, just looking at it, I don't know what's going on. That's why a lot of people saying like the Sami Zayn aspect. He come into the picture, he wins, and then Seth cashes in on him. But like again, we'll see.
Yeah, I ain't mad on him, man.
We'll see what goes on with that. With that being said, Monday Night Raw was great. I don't know what else to add. I do want to say this: Dark Side of the Ring. If there's anything I missed out on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown we should touch on, please bring it up. If I did miss something, but Dark Side of the Ring with Muhammad Hassan.
You watched it? Wait,
Yeah.
did it came out?
Yeah, it came out. I watched it. I think it came out last week. I just watched it today. I watched it today, and the thing I got from that is there's only one greatest booker of all time. That's all I gotta say.
VKM.
That's it. That's the thing I got from it. That, like, to capitalize off it, like, obviously it's wrong. No, like, that's a whole different subject. It's wrong to, like, but like the character and everything, like, it was 3 years removed from 9/11 and everything like that. To capitalize off that, to get this heat, to get everything over. And the only thing that did them wrong, even though they was moving towards a different character to make it more over the top, they was trying to push the limit. And it led up to when they had the London bombings and everything, and then they did that angle with the Undertaker and everything. But that's the only thing that stopped him. He was about to win the World Heavyweight Championship against Batista in Washington, D.C. to, like, do that, you know what I'm saying? To, like, get this moment over in Washington, D.C.
Vince is sick.
I'm like, yo.
He doing that at D.C.
They don't make that is money, though. That is money, like it or not. That's drawing in the audience, that's getting people to feel away. That's right here. And he took an Italian man and made him an Arab, main event nigga. Like, son,
I think the first time, bro, he took a fat Samoan dude and made me think he was a sumo wrestler, man. Like,
real talk. Who's doing that? Who's pulling that off now? Tony Khan, Triple H,
man.
Shawn Michaels.
Wait till we found out Mr. Fuji not Japanese, man. This is about Mr. Fuji Irish or some shit.
Black. Hey man. That's all I had to say. That was just look. That was some
Dark Side. I think last Dark Side I seen was the McFoley one. Yeah, I think that was the last Dark Side I seen, boy.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yo, the thing is, he said Muhammad Hassan was using the camel clutch as his finish, and Eddie Guerrero was going to use the finish in one of his matches.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody in the back hyped Muhammad Hassan up, like, nah, that's your finish. Like, you shouldn't even allow that or whatever. So he went up to talk to Eddie, like, yo, this is my finish. I just wanted to make sure, like, that's what we doing and everything. Eddie was like, yo, I use that. Like, I use that. That's in my arsenal. You know what I'm saying? By the way, my father made that move. Just like, damn, like, that's my father move. Like, why are you coming up to me?
Trying to police me for my own shit.
Yeah, and the people in the back got a hold of that, and they just made him out to seem like he was ungrateful. All of that.
Yeah.
In that time, the way
the politics.
Yeah. But Eddie was cool. Eddie forgave him. Eddie was like, it's all good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we ain't tripping.
Yeah, but everybody else though, he went to wrestlers court and all of that. Like it was a good watch because that's someone like I grew up on, you know what I'm saying? I grew up watching it. So that was like those stories is always good to watch, like the stories you grew up on and like stuff like that. That was a good watch.
No, I gotta check that out. Shouts to Muhammad Hassan. I wonder if he's still teaching I forgot what it was, math or something like that.
He like a principal or something.
Yeah. He's still doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Good for you, Muhammad. What's his real? I'm over here calling him Muhammad. What's his real name? Probably like Yogi or something. Let me see.
He say Yogi.
Muhammad. I'm tweaking. I must be tired. I spelled hummus. Muhammad Hassan, real name. His name is Mark Julian Kapani.
Yep.
Had me thinking his name was
Styles.
Man.
Matter of fact, that's the wrong link. Don't click on that.
But that ain't the first time. Bro, hey, look, man. If you don't believe in wrestling the way I do, are you really even a fan of it? You feel me? If you didn't think Awesome Kong was really from Japan, are you really a fan?
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Awesome Kong. They tried to get that off.
Man, come on, man. Sometimes you got to, if you get work, that's how you know the dope good. That's how you know, man.
The dope good.
That's how you know the dude. If you getting work still to this day, it's a good product, man. What else we got? Is that it?
Nah, that's all I have.
Damn.
That's all I have jot down in my notes.
What did I want to talk about? We covered everything. We talked about the truth thing. Yeah, well, I think we covered everything. Oh wait, no. Oh, real quick, this version of R-Truth. What are you expecting from him?
Oh yeah,
title reign or because I've seen people talking about yo, put the title on R-Truth.
Come on, let's go.
Sorry.
That gotta be a joke.
I ain't gonna lie. Before he popped up on Monday Night Raw, a lot of people were saying that because they seen him making his appearance at Money in the Bank. Like, what is R-Truth? He comes back as Ron Killings and everything like that. He do his thing, boom, boom, boom. I'm laughing. I'm like, yeah, that ain't happening. I seen that promo. He cut his dreads off. I'm like, hold on. Let's put the title on him now. Let's do it right now. That was, hey, man, he won me over, man. And that's what I like. That's what I like. I like, yeah, convince me otherwise. I like that. I felt like that promo right there. And he used that moment. Number one, I like the fact they saying he negotiated to get his name. Like, he used his name on TV. Number one, that's fire. You know what I'm saying? Especially for him. He do his music and everything. I know he'd like to do other things. That's gonna be important moving after his run is over and everything. That's dope.
Yeah.
And it gives him an opportunity to do what he's doing now. Like, he's just not a comedy character. He got a serious run to him. Like, whether it works or not, like, go out there and do something different. We all know he's capable of doing so. We've seen it. You know, I love it. The fact he went out there and cut his dreads off in that moment, gave us that moment.
Man. Even though he only had like 6 dreads left, still.
Yeah. But to give us that moment though, to like, fam, you ain't even come back. Like, nah, I'm gonna do this live. We on Netflix, we live. I'm gonna do it right on air. That's dope. That's dope.
Oh yeah. Shouts to R-Truth, man. I forgot what I was about to say, but yeah.
Put the title on him. That's what you was about to, you was about to say. Put the title on him.
No, I was asking because I seen people saying, but I do want to know what this version of R-Truth is gonna be. You feel me? I know he said, "Yo, I'm tired of y'all playing with my name. It's time for y'all to put some respect on my name." So I want to know, you know, is the old, you know, the giddy, just dancing around, happy R-Truth gone? Was Ron Killings like, you feel me? If anybody try to disrespect you, you gonna rough him up? You gonna smack fire out of him? Like, that's what I want to know.
Yo,
What does this turn mean for R-Truth?
I still find R-Truth funny, yo. Even in that series, he was cutting it. I'm still laughing. Like, I just still found it funny.
Man, he cut his dreads off. First off, he pulled out this. I didn't even know it was scissors till they zoomed in. Yeah, I just seen him reaching his pocket. I was like, bro, what you got, bro? You got that's a gun?
A cigarette?
He should have lit up a cigarette on that damn table.
He should have.
After he cut that promo.
He should have. He said he got fined once he did it before. They fined him.
How much?
I think it was like 20,000. They said.
That's like R-Truth got that.
Nah, Vince got that. Vince, you want me to do this? Like, let Vince pay that fine.
Yo, KP, you think R-Truth got 20 bands?
He got songs with Fabo.
Yeah, he got that. He not broke like your boy.
Nah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
What you mean? They got joint accounts.
That's her bread. I'm not making this up, by the way. I'm not hating. Eve is hating by saying Truth only got 6 dreads left.
That's not hate. That's facts.
That's hate, but I'm saying it's facts too.
But you said Montez can't afford to buy his wife a Rolex.
He can't right now. He don't got it right now.
KP, I know a dealer. I could get a Rolex with 3 bands.
Yo,
I don't think she got him that joint. I think she got him a real nice one. You know what I'm saying? 30, 40.
Oh, speaking of Rolex, yo, KP, you want a DHgate Rolly too?
Hell yeah!
All right,
I'm gonna rock that shit.
I'm gonna reach out to one of my homegirls. I'm gonna see if we could make this happen because I'm gonna feel me if we could all get the Shador.
I still need money.
Feel me?
I'm wearing my shit.
I'm wearing my shit too, and I'm hitting the spot.
Word. And if you try to rob me, I ain't gonna fight for my shit, man.
Word.
Okay. I'm gonna hit my boy Zhao Peng. I'm gonna get another one. Feel me? I'm gonna get one more.
Oh,
Cody, you think Truth taking the title off of Cena?
Hell no.
You think R-Truth could buy a Rolly, Casey?
He got Truth. Hold on, wait. You know how I know this working? WWE just put up 3 new R-Truth shirts. 3.
Yeah. 3. They did.
It's working. The old man. What's a 30-day run? Let's just take a shot right quick. It's the summertime. Let's take a shot. We got 12 pay-per-views in the next 3 months. Let's take a shot right quick. Let's make this bread. The old man would do it. Triple H.
Yeah.
He'll not pivot for real.
Triple H scared.
He's scared. He too scary.
Triple H to bring this all full circle. Triple H is Tom Thibodeau, man. Triple H don't know how to make adjustments late in game.
Triple H's biggest risk was Jey Uso. And you know why I say that? Because that footage where he say, "Yo, we gonna strap the rocket to you" in that show that's coming out. I feel
when is that coming out? By the way, I feel like we should be near, right?
Word. We need that. They said, they say it was summertime, right?
Man, it's just summertime right now.
I feel like that's his biggest risk, and that's not even.
I think that was his first real experiment. That's how I feel. I feel like the Jey Uso experiment was his first one to be like, all right, let's see where, how we could, let's just see what happens if we do this.
Yeah.
And I think it was a success.
Because he went from IC title to world title very quickly.
Bro, Jey Uso is wildly marketable, bro. We just seen him in the Slim Jim Yeet fit garb. We seen him with the cereal Yeeties.
On the Minute Maid bottle right now and stuff.
Yeah, the Minute Maid lemonade.
Yeah,
mad stuff, bro. So I feel like that Jey Uso experiment was the first one, and that's why I'm not mad that Jey Uso lost his championship. You feel me? Like people talking about, it was a transitional joint, blah blah blah. Bro, this was an experiment to see. First off, we got to break Jey Uso out of that tag team. We got to get the tag team mold and tag team funk off of Jey Uso.
Yeah.
So now that we've done that, when we seen him hold the IC championship with his first solo championship, all right, cool. We seen that he could hold and carry a heavyweight championship, and the crowd love him and rock with him. Cool, bro. I seen Jey Uso do sneaker shopping. I seen him do GQ. I seen him on Club 520 just doing mad promotional runs I've never seen him do before, bro. The Jey Uso experiment worked perfectly. So now I think they're gonna do another experiment. You feel me? I don't know with who just yet, but
could it be LA Knight?
They should have been done the LA Knight experiment. LA Knight experiment should have been done in 2023.
Yeah, that should have been done. Now it's like he still got momentum. It's not as they got some work to do. If they want to do it, they got to put in some little more work for it to be hit like Jey Uso.
Yeah, his next even the Dom experiment worked. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think about who else on the roster could
Yeah, they definitely pulled the trigger. They pulled the trigger type early on the Dom experiment, but I like it though.
Yeah.
I feel like it might have been a little early or like right time. It's that borderline for me.
Y'all know which experiment I want to see, man. The Gable experiment.
Yeah.
You gotta watch that match, Eve.
Yeah, I do. I seen the highlights of it, but like I do have to watch it. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out tomorrow on my break.
Eve is really Chad Gable, man.
I'm telling you, bro.
This is wild. This is type wild. Maybe it's just me. I find it type wild that you Chad Gable, man.
Chad Gable has all the qualities of a champion, bro. They just gotta let him hold the rock. Give Chad Gable the ball and see what he could do. Like I said, what's the worst that could happen?
He has proven he can. Whatever thrown his way, it's hey.
The worst thing that could happen is the people they don't like it. All right, cool, whatever. Y'all don't like it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, just try it out.
The Gable, man.
I'm telling you, man. The Gable experiment is one that we're going to have to see. The Damian Priest, they tried Damian Priest as world champ. I even thought Damian Priest as champ was kind of cool. Like, I didn't. And notice, bro, whenever the only person to really hold that championship for mad long was Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But Damian Priest, his run when they first tested it out, his run wasn't that long. You feel me? Now Jey Uso. So it's cool.
Hey, man.
Yeah, don't trip, don't fret, man.
We'll see. I'm interested in seeing what's the next move because it shall be interesting.
Yeah, we got to figure out what's going on with Goldberg, SummerSlam coming up. This things we got to figure out for real. So, but for right now, same thing like we said before. It's about the summertime, about to heat up. So we got Cena said y'all only got 19 dates left.
Let's go.
Well, I don't know. Did they announce what his last date is going to be? I heard it's going to be in Boston.
Yeah, I heard it was going to be Boston too.
I might have to take that trip for Cena's last date
to Boston.
Yeah, I might got to take that trip to go salute the boss himself, man.
I bet.
Y'all ain't gonna take the trip too?
Nah, I'm cool. I want to see that nigga. The only match I want to see happening in Saudi Arabia. I damn sure ain't going out there.
Why, you don't got your passport?
Nigga, why I look?
I don't think Spirit go to Saudi Arabia,
Yeah,
baby.
don't.
Yeah, would you fly Frontier to Saudi Arabia if they went there?
Hell no. Nigga, I wouldn't fly to the West Coast.
Yeah, I wouldn't fly Frontier from here to Newark, bro.
Nah, I would. I ain't gonna.
15-minute flight. No thanks.
I definitely fly Frontier to Houston or Atlanta. One of them for sure.
Not me, brother. I'm good, man.
Nigga took the longest yawn ever.
Delta me down, man. Or
Yeah.
JetBlue.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me? I don't trust if your airplane don't got no TVs, man, I can't even trust you, son.
But Eve rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring that to the Eve rich. Eve, he look at the options and just all right, it's Delta. I look at the option price.
Nah, I ain't rich, but it's just certain airlines. You feel me? I trust JetBlue. I trust Delta. I trust American. You feel me?
Mm.
Frontier? Yo. Come on, man.
You landing at the same spot.
Nah, Spirit? Bro, come on, man. Spirit don't even got seatbelts in the whip. I can't trust you. I don't got airbags and all that.
Airbags. He in a whip.
What's the joints that drop down? The little oxygen?
Yeah, the oxygen.
They don't got none of that in the airplane.
I don't know.
At least they don't got it for everybody. You know, everybody's supposed to get one. They got one that dropped down and whoever gets for a 3-people row. Whoever gets to it first, good luck. You feel me?
That's crazy.
So shouts to if you fly Frontier, man. Shouts to y'all. If you fly Spirit, you feel me? I'll fly Spirit before Frontier. But you feel me? If I had to choose, I'm not flying none of y'all niggas, man. To be honest. Southwest, I never flew Southwest.
I fly
You flew Southwest before?
Yeah. I think I fly all of them joints once.
And Southwest got TVs in the whip.
Yeah, man. I think. I know for sure Delta and
Delta and JetBlue 100% got TVs in the whip.
yeah.
Spirit don't got no TVs in the whip.
Hell no.
Yeah, no, I can't. If you don't got no TVs in the whip, man, I can't.
TVs in the whip.
I can't get down with you, man. Because what I'm supposed to do on this long flight?
You got an iPhone right in your hand.
You don't got no Wi-Fi on the plane, or what? I can't even.
You ain't got T-Mobile?
I can't get jiggy with this shit. No, I don't got T-Mobile. I got AT&T.
See?
AT&T boof. I'm about to go back to T-Mobile. Be honest with you.
You get the flight Wi-Fi.
Yeah, no, I need to go back to T-Mobile. To be honest with you.
The mobile man.
And I feel like AT&T don't even offer me no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like T-Mobile, they had the T-Mobile Tuesday app.
Yeah.
You could go in there, get a free little chicken sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Get discounts on hotels and all type of stuff like that. Cool. Feel me? Cool little vibe. AT&T don't got Nathan for your boy. I don't know, man. I gotta might have to change my provider, man. Y'all see me out here with Total Wireless. Just mind your business.
$20 a month for unlimited everything.
Word. I heard Boost Mobile making a comeback.
That's a fact.
Might be with them.
Copy with Jack and get T-Mobile. I mean, Boost Mobile, Wildlife for $20 a month.
Facts.
I still need money.
That wasn't an ad, by the way.
Word.
Feel me? Yo, KP, you think we can get a Boost Mobile deal on the way back after post 400?
Ain't they cricket now or something? Boost Mobile still a thing? Oh, T-Mobile bought them, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yo, Boost Mobile, holler at us, man. Let's see what we can do.
Word.
You feel me?
Give me an iPhone 17 or Boost Mobile plan.
I'll take an iPhone X, man, if y'all got it still. So we can put a new battery in that joke. We'll be back in business. That was my favorite iPhone, too.
That joint was lit.
Yeah, the iPhone X, the iJohn X, man.
Yeah.
That was something.
That was the game changer. So.
Hell yeah.
Man.
I can't say too much. Anyways, Lil Wayne just put out the Carter 6.
Oh, here we go.
Feel me? Lil Wayne up here is still stuck in 2013. You know what I'm saying? It's not fresh no more. Lil Wayne is one of the GOATs, one of the greatest of all time, but it don't sound like it. He's not fresh. He's not up to date. He don't go out and experience. He just be in the crib and skateboard. Once really I feel like once when he started skateboarding, that was the beginning of the end for him. But that's just my theory. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm not mad at that take.
When he started skateboarding and started doing all that truck fit, he ain't put out nothing good since that. Since he started picking up that skateboard.
We have to go back in time. We have to go back. We have to go back and really deep dive into that and look, because I want to challenge it. But hey, you might be right. you know, it depends on like what you talking about, like albums, like his projects or
music,
or his songs in period.
Yeah, his songs, his music. You know what I'm saying?
Features? What about his features though? His feature verse has been
solid.
Yeah,
but his actual music.
Okay, all right.
Solid. You know what I'm saying? And I seen somebody on Twitter, they like, first of all, have you heard the album?
Yes. Okay,
so I seen somebody was like on Twitter, it was like, yo, I could argue that Wayne been rapping like this for mad long. Like this has been the same Wayne. I listened to some of it and I was like, this is the same Wayne. But that's what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, we in 2025 and Wayne is still in 2012. Like if this came out in 2012, them bars, we would have lost our mind. You feel me? Me in senior year high school, I'm like, yo, Wayne is nuts. But me as a 30-year-old man, I'm like, yo, Wayne, what are you talking about?
That the only thing for me that like you're right. Like somebody has said like Wayne ain't put out a good project since like
Carter 3.
Yeah. Some people would say after the Carter 4. If you want to count Carter 4 as a good album, I'm not knocking it.
I'm not one of them.
Yeah,
I'll give it to you though.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If we're being generous, we want to be generous, then cool. But like at that time, around that area, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people said that. And to be perfectly honest with you, absolutely might be on to something. You know what I'm saying? This is coming from me. I love Lil Wayne, but it's you know what I'm saying? I can't, and like that Carter name on that whole series of albums is just like I'm expecting something else. I'm expecting him to live up to that Carter name. Even like the Carter 5, cool. We just wanted to hear it because he was going through the legal shit with Birdman and stuff like that. Yeah, so Wayne could have threw out anything. It's just like, all right, we got the Carter 5, so we gave him a pass then. But yeah, it didn't live up to expectations for that Carter name. So
I feel like the Carter should have been a 3-part series and stopped right there. And the Carter 1, 2, and 3, and then that's it. Ain't no more Carters.
Yeah, that would be the thing. The thing is, Wayne said he said from the beginning he was going to do 5 Carters. I don't know where this 6th one came from, but
he lied.
Yeah, he did. He did. He always said it was going to be 5.
Also, what do you think? Because I heard a lot of people talking about it's not Wayne isn't the problem, it's the production. And I thought I think it's a little bit of both, where Wayne's bars hasn't progressed, coupled with his production is terrible. Like he's just picking just terrible beats.
I think it's the production, and I think it's his team.
Who's even on Wayne's team? Who is his team? Who are these niggas?
I like, I have no clue, but as much as Wayne records and stuff, like fam, I know he got some hotter songs, some better songs that'll fit in today's climate than what we got on the Carter 6. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like whoever put together the Carter 3, like around that time, like the Carter 3, after he had the leaks with all the fire songs, the mixtape runs that got leaked, and putting together a commercial project like the Carter 3 that still went hard and everything, that was like cool. Like that was like the perfect. You get the bars, you get the commercial side, like that was perfect. But this sound doesn't. The sound is just mad. Like I don't know what they was talking about with this song. This was not it, bro. This was not it.
This wasn't the one, man. I feel bad too. It's like it's like damn, suddenly.
Cause Wayne got it. Like he still got it. He still can rap. The verses I seen him, I heard him do with the features with I think Corday, the Griselda features. Like he out rapped them. He out rap all of them. Like so when we get this, it's like, fam, what is this?
Yeah, nah, I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't even know who produced this album.
No names.
Yeah, I don't know. Damn, you said no names. Do you even have money to buy beats? Like, what's the beat budget like?
I know Manny Fresh did a beat and Weezy did a beat with
who?
his.
You said who? Uzi?
Nah, Weezy.
Oh.
Weezy did a beat with his son, and his son went crazy on that hook. His son went crazy on that. I'm like, Wayne getting outshined by his son. Like, this is what we come.
Hang it up, Grandpa.
Word.
Nah, son, Wayne, you gotta get your production. Yo, reach out to Alchemist or somebody, man.
Oh yeah, we need that.
Reach out to Alchemist, bro. Alchemist gonna get you right.
We need that.
Feel me? Reach out to ALC. Reach out to all them I wouldn't I want to say all the Griselda niggas, but reach out to Benny.
Yeah.
You feel me? Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah, just play in that lane a little bit more. Like we didn't really get that on the album. We got him doing songs Wyclef rapping. Like that's what we got.
I feel like that's the perfect lane for Wayne. That Alchemist lane right there. Because 2 Chainz starting to mess around in that lane too.
Mm-hmm.
And he's shining in that lane. Like
Yep.
2 Chainz sound good in that Alchemist pocket.
Yep.
So, hey, Wayne, if you want to get everything right back popping, bro, go to Al and let Al get you right, man.
Cause he don't even gotta play to the commercial thing like that. He don't. Cause like even this bum album right here is they say it's doing like 120 first week. Like that's good. Like it's trash, but like, that's good. It's good for some trash. Like that's crazy.
You can't perform it though.
Yeah, that's another thing. Ain't he on tour right now doing some shows?
I didn't even know he was on tour. I seen I think he kicked off the tour at MSG. Cause I seen people at his concert. I was like, yo, I didn't even know Wayne was doing something.
Yeah.
But I'll be so tuned out, son. Anyways, Wayne, just go to Alchemist, man. J. Cole, you too. I've been saying J. Cole should have been going to Alchemist for years. Y'all don't want to listen to me, man.
Need that.
Al got the best beats right now. Him, whoever Boldy James getting his beats from. Yeah. What's my son? Nicholas Craven, Derringer, all them dudes. Go to them, man. They're gonna get you right.
Conductor. Get in that bag a little bit more. Wayne didn't even tap into that bag on the album at all.
He wanted to play his guitar and sing with Bono. Come on, man. We don't need that.
That shit is horrible.
I need bars.
And Wayne, your other son, one of them, your other son, we gonna leave it like that. I'm cool. I ain't gonna dwell too much on the topic, man. I'm not.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, we say all that to say this is our way of saying, yo, we gotta, keep it fresh. We gotta, make things exciting. Because if not, we're gonna end up like Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna end up like Lil Wayne, where we goats, but we just not in touch no more. You feel me? We got dreads falling out our head. We look crazy. Nah, man, we can't afford that.
Nah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? I think that's it, man. We done. Oh wait, now before we get up out of here, you gotta. Who's your NBA equivalent?
Oh damn!
Ain't giving no thought. Mr. Iguana, your counterpart. You the Mr. Iguana of the pod game.
They're about to roast me. You know who I am. I'm Mike Conley.
Who said he Mike Conley, man?
I don't know, man. There's so many ways I could attack it. I don't know, man. That's why I need the listeners. Y'all gotta tap in and let me know. Let us know.
The pod game, Mike Conley.
That's crazy. I take that back. That might be worse than Jason Massill.
Nah, ain't nothing worse than Jason. The only thing worse than pod game Jason Maxiell is like pod game Roy Hibbert or some shit. Roy Hibbert had one good season.
Word. Got his money on. Went to the Lakers.
Trash.
Dookie work.
Man, let's get up out of here, man.
I give my all. I give my all.
Gotta start shutting down the equipment. I'm I'm all yo, KP live, man. I'm about to turn that joint off, man. Hey, look. Shouts to everybody that's tapped in, that's listening. You feel me? YouTube.com/Black Announce Table. Go run that up. Go sub. Go turn on the notifications. Go comment. Go like. Yeah, we appreciate you. YouTube.com/YouTube. Patreon.com/Black Announce Table. Go run that up over there. Lots of good stuffs. New wiretap just put up the other day. Shouts to Kung Fu Eddie for pulling up. We was talking about who would be on our martial arts Mount Rushmore. So that was a good little talk. You know what I'm saying? Post 400. I did say we're taking a break, but if you're on the Patreon, you still getting fed. You know what I'm saying? The content's still gonna drop every week. You feel me? Patreon does not go without. You feel me? So if you're on there, just know you're still getting stuff. BTS, wiretaps, I might drop a little break the glass or whatever it is. If I feel like talking a little wrestling or whatever it is. So yeah, make sure you go over there, patreon.com/Black Announce Table. Run that up. And yeah, I think that's about SeatGeek. Shouts to the good old folks over at SeatGeek, man. If you want to go to what's the next event? I doubt any of you will be going to Saudi. I don't know if we have listeners out over in Saudi, but I feel like if you're over there, I feel like you got bread, so you might not need this. But if you plan on going to Evolution or SummerSlam or anything of the such, go ahead, use that code BATPOD, man. $20 off your order. Have a blast. You feel me? The code been jumping because, the price been high. So we're just here to help and assist. Go ahead, run that code up. You know what I mean? And the shirt is still available. So if you want the shirt, you got until, I guess, 400. Yeah.
I like your guys' style.
I still need money.
That's all I got, man. I'll let y'all next week. 400.